I'll be showing you guys my Drake Warrior build that I concocted last night. I was just bored and I threw this shit together. Yeah. So if you guys want more build videos, throw them in the comments, and yeah, let's get into this build. So first, we're gonna want two magma blades. These are very rare drops. These can be farmed from the lizards that carry them in the volcano enter, but it is a 0.5% a 0.5% drop rate, so I recommend getting the recipe for the silver pickle fowl-foot and the silver scarab. But for the silver scarab, you will be needing both halves of the haggle tree medallion because it is on like a little invisible bridge in the hidden path to the haggle tree. So you will be needing that for the for the fucking silver scarab if you need to farm these swords if you don't have them already. But yeah, so we're just gonna need these two because they have the curved sword moveset. Like jump attacks do these multiple attacks. These right here. That's why we're gonna be using two of them. We could just use one of them because of its his weapon art. This big ass like magma shower. It leaves magma that does DPS, or I mean, it does damage over time. But yeah, those are the weapons. Mainly because of their weapon art, and they deal fire damage, and their curved sword moveset. So yeah, those are the weapons. I did not plus 10 them because it's in my main build, but if you guys are going to main this build, you guys will need to plus 10 them. Two plus 10 rock spots are over here. You'll get invaded right here on this bridge, and then when you defeat the invader on this river, and when you defeat the invader, you will get the Ancient Dragon Somber Smithing Stone. You can also obtain one here in Mogwin's Palace. Right here at the midpoint, there's like a lot of people over here. You have to just run in, open the chest, grab it. That one can be obtained way earlier than this one, because all you have to do is just progress White Mask Vare's questline, and then when you're done with his questline, he'll give you the medal. Then you have to go to the midpoint, grab the rock, and that's your first one down. But yeah, those are the plus 10s, the spots for the plus 10s. I'm just on multiple new game pluses, and I've just been stacking my shits. That's why I have so fucking many of these. But yeah, those are the weapons. Just because they're curved sword moveset, weapon art, fire damage. Moving on to the armor set. This is the DLC required part of this video, is Rakasha's helmet. Rakasha's helmet increases damage dealt to foes, but greatly increases damage taken by the wearer. And the armor here is not good by any means, but we just put it onto this because I thought it looked really cool. And then the rest is just the Drake armor set. This is found in a hidden spot over here. You have to go back. Wait, hold on. I'll just show you guys where it's at. And Rakasha's armor, that also comes with her Great Katana. It's actually a really good katana. The Great Katana, it does a lot of fucking damage. Procs bleed, scales off of dex, and has 100 crit. So, it's it's a really good katana. I might do a build on it later, but excuse me. So you want to come up from the beside the Great Bridge side of Grace, and you want to come up and turn away from Malekith's arena, and come over here. This is my first build video, and first build video that includes locations. So I will be including locations from now on. You're going to want to jump down. Oh shit, my bad, I fucked it up. Do not jump down here. I mean, one of the legendary talismans is over there, and you get invaded by Bernal here. If you're doing his quest line, you'll get invaded by him, get the scepter. one of the legendary armaments, and you'll get his armor set, which looks pretty cool in my opinion. So you're going to want to jump here onto this platform, kill this guy. Okay, alright, this is just, I'm getting embarrassed. Just, you know, defeat this guy. This is just very unfortunate. Yeah, just defeat this guy. Pull the lever. But I'm pretty sure by default, the lift will be here. But if it's not, don't fall down. That was, alright. Well, this is just not going as planned. And if you guys do die by just jumping off the fucking edge like I did, don't worry about it, because we're just gonna go back. And the lift will already be there, so you just gotta grab your runes if you had any, jump on the lift, and then go all the way down. And then I'll show you guys where this armor is from there. Kinda like embarrassing my build, yo. I mean, as you guys can see, it was putting up some pretty good numbers. Like, those are not bad numbers. Alright, grab your runes, head on the lift. The hardest thing to obtain in this build gotta be the magma swords. So when you get to the bottom here, you're gonna come out and then hit a left, go all the way around, and then in this chest, you're gonna want to grab it, and in the chest will be the Drake armor set. I just thought Rakasha's helmet looked way better than the Drake helmet. Yo. Okay, anyway. And Rakasha's helmet gives us a buff, so that's why we're using it instead of the Drake helmet. But yeah, that's the location for the armor. And I might as well show you guys the location for the swords, or how to farm them. So you're gonna want to have to defeat the Godskin Noble here. That just makes farming them so much easier. So when you spawn in here, or when you defeat the Noble here, you're gonna come over here out this door, and usually this would say this contraption doesn't work, or something along those lines. And if it doesn't work, please just look up a guide on how to get it working, because I low-key forgot. When you get this contraption working, go up the lift. Then you want to pop your silver pickle foulfoot, put on your silver scarab. Then you want to come out here, and there's two spawns. It's that lizard in front of us right here, and there's another one right around the corner. So you want to come over here. That's the first spawn. And you want to come back around over here. Right through this door, and then down these stairs. There's one right here. And he's gonna die. The only drops you can get is their shield, the volcanic stones, which are used for volcanic pots, I'm pretty sure, and the magma sword. But the magma sword is by far the hardest drop to get, being at a 0.5 drop chance. So you just want to come down here again, sit down at the grace, and just redo that, and keep going until you get the swords. And yeah, that's how you obtain the magma swords efficiently, I would say. But it's only like 2 spawns that you have to come back, so it's not really that efficient, but that's the only really way to get them. Alright, now let's move on to talismans. Talismans are very interchangeable. Like, you can change these out for however your playstyle is. Since these swords have the curved sword moveset like this, you could exchange your armor. You could exchange this armor for the black feathers if you're going into some sort of boss fight that's like you can jump attack a lot. You want to exchange that and put on the Rotten Wing sword insignia somewhere in your talisman selections. But for the first talisman I picked, and by the way, this is a light load, which is actually pretty nice. But anyway, what my talisman selections were the Dragon Crest Great Shield, the two-headed turtle talisman, that's also DLC required talisman, the Shard of Alexander, and the Fire Scorpion charm. But since this moveset is different from most curved sword or from most swords in this game, you might want to exchange the Fire Scorpion charm for the Rotten Wing sword insignia, or Millicent's prosthesis, or just the sword insignia if you have it. You can also exchange most of your or some of your talismans for buffing talismans, then just hot swap them. You could do that as well. Talismans on this build are very interchangeable. Like, you can if you just don't get hit, like if you're good at dodging, you want to exchange this talisman for the Rotten Wing sword insignia, so you're getting your successive attack buffs when you're just jump attacking the boss over again. You know what I'm saying? So you can change these talismans along with your playstyle. These are just the ones I picked. If you want to just follow my build, then put on these talismans. But if you guys want to like interchange these, I recommend Rotten Wing sword insignia somewhere in your build. The claw talisman somewhere there as well if you guys want to change it up. You guys could also put, just like some pretty standard ones like Urge Tree Favor +2, Riding on Sword Shield, which is again for people that don't that are good at dodging better than they are at not getting. Hold on. It would be better for people that don't get hit a lot and do more damage, type shit. You know what I'm saying? So this can be changed however your playstyle is, but I just chose to put the Dragon Crest Great Shield there, just because I thought that I get hit way more than I dodge, so I put this here because of my playstyle. All of these can be changed up for your playstyle. These are just the ones I recommend if your playstyle is similar to mine. But the Rotten Wing sword insignia but it should be there if you do not get hit a lot. But yeah, these are just my talisman selections, just for fire attack damage increase, magma shower increase, damage, stamina recovery, and physical damage negation. Those are just my first thoughts for talismans. Now let's go over locations for these talismans. So first, starting off with the Dragon Crest Great Shield. This is actually a very easy spot. You're going to come over here to the drainage canal. You will have to have progressed through the Haggle Tree. You had to kill Loretta, and then just keep coming down towards Melania, but we're not going to be fighting Melania because she's already dead. But you want to come out the drainage canal, keep following this branch, follow this branch, and then jump down onto this big stone bridge pillar thingy. You want to jump onto this bridge, onto this branch, jump onto this stone pillar, follow it all the way up, jump on this branch so you're on the top of this church, and then you want to jump down here, and then right there in that chest, surrounded by those pests is where the talisman will be. You will get hit a lot by these motherfuckers, which is why I recommend putting on that Dragon Crest Great Shield. But if you don't have any runes on you, you can literally just use Memory of Grace just to get yourself the fuck out of there. But if you have a hella runes on you, like I do, you're just gonna want to come down here to this thingy, hope you don't get hit, call the lever, go down here, and then get the Site of Grace. If you don't have it already, this is the Melania room boss fight. That's Melania's room right over there. This is the Site of Grace right outside her boss room. And that's how to get the first talisman. Second talisman, this is DLC required. It will be... Fuck, I forgot. Please just look up a guide. Don't take my word for it, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere in this region. If you just follow the river down, I'm pretty sure you'll run into it surrounded by turtles and like a couple enemies. Rakasha's helmet and armor set and katana is found here, right here in this nameless mausoleum. You have to go through a whole big ass fucking like way to get here. You have to just go down through the castle watering hole, follow it down, jump across, go down over here, get back up here, and then go in here, defeat Rakasha, and you'll get all her shit. But yeah, that's how to get this turtle talisman. Just look up a guide, please, because I did not know how to get this because I forgot. But moving on, we got the Shard of Alexander. As you guys know, this is one of the most common talismans, in my opinion, that people put in builds. But you just have to progress through, you know, see Alexander here, get him out of his hole, go over here, fight Radon and summon him, and then come up here. Keep doing all their keep expanding all his dialogue. Go through Nocron and all that shit. Come up here to Seathwater Terminus, come around, defeat the Magma Worm, talk to him here, go over to the Fire Giant fight, summon him there, defeat the Fire Giant, come over here. And then when you get to here, come out the northern exit, and then you just want to follow the northern exit, and then you'll come up to Alexander pretty soon, which is actually pretty sad because you have to, you know, kill your friend, but that's what he wanted. So yeah, that's how you get the Shard of Alexander. I already did it this run, so I don't really need it. I only did it one time. So actually, I could show you guys how to do it. I'm not gonna kill him though. So you're gonna have to defeat Godskin Duo, because that's where the Dragon Temple altar is at. This is the fight where you guys fight him. Come out here at the northern exit, and just follow my path. Jump down here, go this way. See this dog? Just ignore literally every single enemy on the planet Earth. That are chasing you. Just keep running. That path is also to another talisman. That's like the worst version of the... Actually, I'll show you guys how to get that as well. Come out the first entrance on your right. Keep following this rubble down. Jump down here. Make this jump. Pick it up. That's the Dragon Crest shield, not Great Shield. Great Shield is better. If you don't have access to the Haggle Tree just yet, you want to grab that talisman in place of the other one. And this is where you'll find another. This is how you get to the Malekith fight. Come over here on this edge, jump down there, get that Side of Grace. That's what I'm going to do because I went the wrong way. Just to show you guys how to get that talisman. That is not included in this build, but its better version is. So when you come to here, that's how you get to the Malekith boss fight. You have to just keep following that path and you'll make it. But you want to come out the northern entrance and then go up the stairs this time. I'll show you guys what I mean by that in just a second. Come over here. Same path until we get to the dragon statues. Probably will be getting hit by his stupid ass fucking circular disc bullshits. Just want to pop the pot and just keep hit a pot and just keep going. When you see these big dragon statues, you just want to keep going until you see this guy come out there. Just keep ignoring them. Go up these stairs. This does require, I'm pretty sure, 2 stone sword keys. I'll use them in the sake of this video. Boom. Boom. Go up this lift. To a much needed Side of Grace right here. I'm actually gonna rest at it. You wanna just keep going. Just follow my path. jump in here, grab the, okay. Grab the rune, jump out, keep going. You see a golden tree sapling there. I don't really need it. I'm just gonna go up there for the rune arc. Just guys, just ignore literally every enemy. Don't fight a single one. If you want, go ahead, but just, I recommend don't. Then you wanna come over here. I didn't even do that. You wanna come over here to these, like, this ruins, and you wanna jump on top of it. Come over here. And then if you have not progressed Alexander's questline, like, far enough, then there will be a dragon here. Actually, don't know what happens if you kill him, so we're gonna do that. Oh, by the way, I did not get to discuss the physic. We're gonna do, oh my god, that's the wrong physic. We're gonna be doing the Flame Shroud and Crack tier. The Flame Shroud and Crack tier, and the Dex Knot tier. So if you guys wondered what the physic is, then that's the physic. Oh shit, I have my other sword equipped. Oh, he's squishy, what the fuck? If you guys cannot see this jump attack damage, oh Jesus Christ, he packs a punch. It's just kind of like every dragon's moveset. This is kind of a jump attack build, I'm not gonna lie. So just like be aware of that. So most of your attacks should be jump attacks. And you guys saw those numbers that were getting put out there. Really good numbers. You don't really get shit for killing them, I guess. But if you progressed Alexander's questline perfectly, please just look up a guide on it. But I tried giving like a pretty undetailed way of doing his questline. But look up a guide, do it properly, and then come here and defeat Alexander for the Shard of Alexander. Let me just travel back to the first step so I can discuss the last talisman and the physic. Because the physic can be switched around. But yeah, here we go. Last one is Fire Scorpion Charm. Fire Scorpion Charm is really easy to get. You just have to come over here to this fort right here. I'm just going to use the Seathwater Termis as a grace point. Excuse me, Colin Torrent, and follow my path. It looks like Fort Height, to be honest, because you're gonna want to come over here around. You see this fire monk right here? No, go up the stairs, hop off the horse. You're gonna see this big guy. I don't actually know what he drops, so I'm gonna try and defeat him, just see what he drops, if anything. If you guys can see that nice big damage. And he has some pretty good fire resistance too, because, you know, he's literally a fire enemy. Oh shit. He was gonna drop his hammer and his helmet. If you are interested in that, just go ahead and kill that guy. Anyway, you want to open the door behind him, come up the stairs, loot everything you can. Usually it would be in that chest, but sometimes it spawns over here on this like little ledge. Come over here, grab the Fire Scorpion Charm, and yeah, that's how to get all the talismans. And yeah, let me travel back to the first step so I can discuss the physic. Because the physic can be switched around a lot. Because of multiple tier combinations that we could do for this build, it can be moved around a lot. So my first thought was obviously Dex tier and Flame tier, right? Because of it scales off a Dex and it does fire damage, right? But the dex tier, if you're already a high dex like me, I have 80 dex. So I don't think a dex tier, bring me up to 90 dex, that's already above the soft cap. So maybe if you guys do have, fuck, my bad. If you guys do have higher dex than you do like anything else, you're gonna want to not use the dex tier, but use the thorny crack tier for successive attack power. If you guys did not put the Rotten Wing Sword Insignia in your talisman lineup, then I recommend you guys throw the thorny crack tier into your physic, just because of its like big successive attack moveset like this. This is also similar to the Godskin Peelers, the big broken ass the broken seppuku build. It's very similar. I'll do a demonstration. I think it's literally the same thing, but if it's not, then we'll see. But as you guys can see right here, all these big chain attacks, it's very similar to the magma swords. If you guys can see that like crossover and then all those hits is like really good because of its all big chain attacks. Also, another talisman that can be put in this is the twin blade talisman, because of its it enhances the final hit of a chain attack, which most of these attacks are chain attacks. So I recommend, if you're gonna change it up, then you put that somewhere in there. But yeah, that's this build that I conjured up last night, and I'm gonna throw a lower level build in the comment section if you guys want a lower level build for this. I mean, you guys can't really be low level if you guys have all the requirements for this, but if you guys are, then I'll drop a lower level in the comment section for this build, seeing as they scale mostly off of dex. And yeah, I'll also, the places to get these tiers are the thorny crack tier. I'm pretty sure is found right here at this minor urge tree in the consecrated snowfield. So you guys will need the Haggle Tree Medallion for that, and you also need the Haggle Tree Medallion for the first talisman in this build, and for the Summer Ancient Dragon Smith and Stone that spawns on this bridge through the Invader. But yeah, that's where to get the Thorny Crack tier, and the Flaming Trident Crack tier is actually really early, is right here. You just have to defeat a Putrid Avatar, and you get the tier. That's all the locations, that's the whole build, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.